2 years ago, the New Jersey State Senate voted down a bill that would legalize same-sex marriage. Today, senators reconvened on the same measure, and this time, the bill had the votes it needed. But the controversy still remained.
Senators, where do you want New Jersey to be on the evolution of civil rights in the United States of America? Where do you want to be on the evolution of civil rights in the United States of America? Are you going to soar like an eagle or follow like a sheep?
The essential characteristic of a marriage, the very definition of the term, is that it involves at least one male and at least one female. That definition has prevailed for thousands of years in many varied cultures, some highly civilized, some primitive. This bill opens Pandora's box. The unintended consequences could be more than we can imagine or manage.
Cardinale was the only senator to speak against the bill, but there were many who traveled to the State House to express their own opposition.
By redefining marriage in a way that has no meaning at all, and runs counter to many people's religious and moral convictions, sort of destroys the whole meaning of marriage, and it will discourage people from even getting married in the first place, or respecting their marriages, or the whole idea of what marriage is supposed to stand for.
What is being done here today, and probably Thursday, is going to indoctrinate children against what we were brought up with.
But others, many of them in long-term partnerships, said they came today to see legislators take a historic step towards full equality. Sue Moore has been with her partner for 32 years.
We did the domestic partnership in Hillsborough. We did the civil union when it first came out, and it didn't work for us. Her being in the private sector doesn't give the same benefits as I'd had when I was in the public sector.
Civil union law in New Jersey is flawed. The protections for same-sex couples are vague and undefined.
Our wonderful land that we live in was based upon a constitution of the separation of church and state. So if I wish to go into my state hall and apply for a marriage license, I think that I should be awarded that liberty.
You know, I find it interesting, while government is receptive and sometimes eager to give people choices, where to live, where to work, where to go to school, where to worship, even to say whatever is on their mind, however repugnant. And yet, when it comes to something as fundamental as the right to marry, think about that. There are those who would condone government restricting the choices of so many.
All votes recorded, properly recorded. I direct the Secretary to close the machine for a tally. Senate Bill S1 receiving 24 votes in the affirmative, 16 in the negative. I declare it passed and take your usual course of passed bills. Bills on third reading.
Senate Bill number 454.